Mister. 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 What are you doing? Mister. I'm talking to you. Cloud, get off. You weren't anywhere near him until I turned the video camera on. And then you got to be right in the way. Watch out. Mister, what are you doing? What are you doing? You got a ducky? You got a ducky? Yeah, you killed that ducky. You killed that ducky. Give that ducky. Give me that ducky. No, give me his nose. No. Give me his nose. Give me that ducky. You give me that ducky. You give me that ducky. You want the ducky? You want the ducky? Oop. Hi guys, happy Saturday again. People were asking about Mario, so I figured I would jump on quick while I had them outside. Wanted to show you guys, if you were on in the beginning of the video while he was laying there, I was able to show you the sores. They still look nasty, but they're healing. They're much, 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 much better than they were. So we will take that. Hey, buddy. As you can see, his legs, he still has some issues of knowing where his legs are in space. The back legs, not the front. Hi. He knows Mommy is watching him very closely while he has a stuffy. If I hear anything rip, it's gone. He can only have them while I'm sitting here watching him. Because Mario has a tendency to let things go down his throat that aren't supposed to. Right? Give me that. You give me that ducky. You give me that ducky right now. Give me that ducky. So the sores are called, oh gosh, I can't remember what they're called. Calcaneus calcification. And they are directly related to long-term prednisone use. And Mario was the fourth dog from the neurologist that developed the same exact sores in the same exact spot. And those two spots are the two spots that they did the spinal tap on him when they did his MRI. So they don't know if it's a correlation to where they put the needle in to do the spinal tap and the medications. But that is, he's the fourth dog from the neurologist that has ended up with this, these sores, these calcifications in the same exact spot. For those of you who may be new and don't know Mario's entire story, Mario came to us as an owner surrender almost 10 months ago. The owner said he was falling down, wasn't eating. She did not have the money to care for him. Apparently she got him from her cousin or her brother or something like that. So the day that Mario came into our organization, he was surrendered here at Rescue House 1. I actually was not here when he was dropped off. I got here shortly after, and he was out here in the yard, and I could tell immediately that Mario was completely blind. he had like this reddish, weird haze over both of his eyes, and you could just tell he was blind. We got him in with the neurologist, Southeast Veterinary Neurology in Boynton, immediately as an emergency MRI appointment the following day after he had been surrendered to us. They did the MRI, and they also did the spinal taps, which is what I was talking about, where he ended up with those sores. And Cloud, please get out of the way. We found out from the MRI, Cloud, seriously, you are just ridiculous. We found out from the MRI, unfortunately, that Mario had MUE, that's the abbreviation for it. The long version of it is meningitis encephalitis with optic neuritis. He had the optic neuritis because he was blind. It was heartbreaking. It was devastating. Just the most horrific diagnosis that you'd want to hear. We immediately started him on treatment that day. As soon as they woke him up from the MRI, they started the treatment, which is a Cytosar infusion treatment. Basically, it's chemotherapy for dogs. He has it done every 3 weeks. I drop him off in the morning. They hook him up. It's an 8-hour procedure because it has to drip slowly over the 8 hours to get the best absorption rate, to do the most good. And then he comes home that night. And he then has to go a week after that and have his blood taken. We send it to the neurologist. They check it to make sure they're not suppressing his immune system too much, and that he's handling things well. He has been doing that rotation now for over 9 months. He has been with me since that day that he came into our organization. He came home with me that night because I just couldn't stand the thought of a blind dog being in a strange place, and it just broke my heart. So I brought him home and then brought him straight to the neurologist the following morning. And he has been with me at home ever since. We did try at one point to stretch out the infusion treatments to every 4 weeks, but he relapsed in the 4th week. So he was not able to stretch the treatments out or to come off of them, which some dogs can. They fall into 3 categories usually when they have this diagnosis. One is they pass away quickly within days of diagnosis, regardless of the treatment. Luckily, he did not fall under that category. The second category is that he has treatment, we try to stretch it out or stop it, and you're able to, or you're not able to, and they have to stay on the treatment for the remainder of their life. Cloud, it's okay. I know, you hear the neighbors? It's okay. Which is where Mario fits. He has to have treatment for the remainder of his life. And then the third is the lucky ones that get to slowly get weaned off of treatment and then, live however long they can live without having to go through treatment. Are you hot? You ready to go in? You ready to go inside? Come on, let's go inside. Come on. So we tried to wean Mario. It did not work. He relapsed. So Mario will have to continue treatment every 3 weeks for the remainder of his life. The other sad part about that is when we got the diagnosis of MUE, they are only given 2 years to live. So it was a devastating blow, obviously, but we take it day by day. He is a hospice baby, so he is staying with me. He is happy where he is. He's been with me almost 10 months now, so he's very content at home with me. He loves Cloud. Cloud loves him. Tanya actually likes him. Tanya doesn't like anybody except her boys, but Tanya likes him, Gunnar likes him. So he is going to stay with me. He is not blind. Sorry, I know I kind of jumped around because it was a little chaotic in the yard with noises and stuff. When we started him on the treatment immediately that day, within a week to 2 weeks, he regained sight in his right eye. So he went from being completely blind the day that he came in to regaining sight in his right eye. He has no sight in his left eye. The left eye is completely non-working, kind of like Lance's eyes. The optic nerves shot, and he cannot see at all out of the left eye. But he can see out of the right eye. We were able to give him vision in the right eye by starting that treatment immediately, as soon as he came to us. So we are beyond blessed that at least he can see out of one eye. I know it's kind of hot out there for you, huh? You running around playing with that toy? I know. I know, my sweet little mush face. I know. Watch out, Cloud. What? Okay. Okay, no bites here, okay? No bites here. No. He is a happy boy. He is not in any pain. He's not suffering. He loves his life. He has no idea that he is sick. Right? That's right. And we will not let him suffer. Oh my goodness, I know. Okay, oh, that was in my mouth, Mario. Oh, okay. We will not let him suffer. He is not in any pain. He's not in any discomfort. Like I said, he does not even know that he is sick. He is just a happy boy who loves his life. We've got our ups and downs, of course. Did you find a crumb? Did you find a crumb? You know, we've had some relapses where we've had to tweak his meds a bunch. Cloud, oh my God, you're so needy. We've had to change up his meds. We've had to up his Cytosar. He started at 200, then he had to be up to 250. Now he's up to 300 milligrams over the 8-hour period, but it seems to be going well. We also had to drop his pred because that was the only way that his neck was going to heal, was getting him off prednisone. So he is now miraculously weaned down to only 1.25 milligrams of prednisone once a day, which is amazing. And since we've weaned him down, he's doing well. I have not noticed anything too major. You know, like I said, his back legs kind of bow out from time to time, but that's nothing major. I haven't noticed anything that would make me worry that he was relapsing because of the drop in pred. So that is just awesome news. Because if he did, then we would have to talk about putting him on another immunosuppressant drug. So far, so good. He's holding steady and doing well where he's at. I can't with the frog legs. Look at the frog legs. Look at the froggy legs. Cloud is a massive photo bomber and mama's boy who just can't stand it when I talk about his foster brother. You cooling down that belly? You cooling down that belly? Mister. That's my mister. So I figured he's not going to be able to come off treatment, Katerina. I wish to God he could, but he's not going to be able to. Like I said, we tried to space it out. What are you doing? You looking for crumbs? You looking for crumbs? We tried to space it out to 4 weeks at one point instead of every 3 weeks, and he relapsed in that 4th week. So unfortunately, there you go. Unfortunately, we cannot. He's going to have to be on it for the remainder of his days for as long as he handles it. And it's working. He is loved so much by so many. He wears the harness so it's easier for me to grab him, get him in and out of the car. He does not wear it at night at home. The only time he wears it at home is when he's up on the bed with me, because I have a very high bed, and if he decides to up and leap, I have to be able to grab something so that he doesn't break a leg jumping off my bed. But when he is down off the bed for the night and he's home, he's not wearing it. But it is like super loose. I don't know if you can see that. It's like he's not even wearing anything. But it just makes it easier because he's quick when he wants to be. If I have to grab him. He does not have the 8-hour treatment at home. He has it at the neurologist office in Boynton every 3 weeks. So actually this coming Tuesday, he's going back because it's been 3 weeks again already, believe it or not. So I'm hoping when we go back on Tuesday that he will get a good report from Dr. Adams, because like I said, we just recently dropped his prednisone. So Dr. Adams has not seen him since we did that. So I'm hoping he will get a good report that he's holding steady and he doesn't see any relapses in him. But no, he goes up there. He's there 8 hours. I drop him off in the morning. I pick him up at night and he comes home. But I just wanted to give you guys a quick update. Like I said, while I had them out and he was playing with his toy, I figured I would jump on. Come on, mister. Come on, let's go, mister. He's got the best waddle. I love watching him walk. I love watching you walk. You know I do. You know I do. You know I do. Come on. Let's go. In here. Come on. Come on, mister. Come on, mister. Come on. In here. Let me fix your rug. So this is where Mario and Cloud hang out during the day while I'm working. So I can keep an eye on this little guy. And Cloud comes to keep Mario company. It also helps that I can keep an eye on that big guy. My little troublemakers. So that's a Mario update for you guys. Thank you all for your continued love and support. I know every time I take him to the neurologist, I ask for donations for his treatment because it is a very costly treatment that he needs to have for the remainder of his life to keep him here, to keep him happy, to keep him healthy as possible. So thank you all for donating and continue to donate so that we can give Mario everything that he needs. Right, mister? That's right, mister. Say thank you. Say thank you, everybody. All right, guys. Once again, hope you enjoy your Saturday. This is Tiffany, Rescue House 1, this time with my little mister, Mario, and 100 Plus alumni Cloud. Hope you all enjoy the rest of your Saturday. 100 Plus Abandoned Dogs of Everglades, Florida.